Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today we're doing a bit of work on the Palio R. Nothing too hectic really, just an oil change, and I wanna move my boost gauge from where it is to where the air fuel ratio gauge is. So nothing too hectic. I had to go to the scientist to do the oil change and to put coolant in the water system, but he's a bit swamped with work, so he can't help me at the moment. So, and we had to also increase boost on the car and just check the tune again if it's okay on the upped boost. So since we're not going to be able to do that part of things, I will go ahead because I'm still running on the running in oil, which I've been doing now for over 2,000, maybe even 3,000 kilometers, and I only had to do it for 1,000 kilometers. So it's time to change that oil in the car now. So I did get the oil, and yeah, now it's time to just change it, get it sorted. Okay guys, so sorry about the wind. It's windy today, so engine is pretty dirty, but I'm very happy that there is nothing that shouldn't be here. Everything is where it should be. There's no liquids that are in different, except for here you can see a bit of oil. If you look somewhere here, this is because of I overfilled with oil. I believe that's because I overfilled with oil, so there's a lot of oil in the car right now. So, and it's also, I'm also having a boost leak. I feel like there's a boost leak in the car, but I went through the boost pipes, like there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, but there's the intake of it at the bottom there. Everything still seems okay, nice and tight down there. Even there towards the intercooler, if we look into those pipes there, it's a bit dark, but I don't see anything funny as well there by the table here. That's the only place that I would suspect, here. But when I feel like this is where you see over here, I don't know if you can see, but over here, that's where the pipe is actually, and here it seems like it's holding nice and tight, so I don't think it's also leaking there. So I'm not sure where, I'm really not sure where I could be having a boost leak from. So I don't know, but it's not obvious. So yeah, so it's to change oil here. We're gonna change that oil. Okay, we're gonna drain the water that's in here. We're gonna put coolant and then fill it up again with water, and then inside the car, so there's the air fuel there. So we're gonna change this air fuel. We're gonna move it from here to there, and the boost gauge, we're taking it from here to here, to up here. Why? Because it's not actually easily seeable there when you're driving and when you're boosting. So I want it preferably where I can see it. This air fuel, it doesn't work accurately, so I also even switched it off because it was always telling me that the car is either rich or lean, but the car's been fine. So it's not reading properly. It's one of the cheap gauges. I need to invest proper money to buy a proper air fuel ratio gauge there. So this, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. The tune in the car seems to be spot on so far, so I'm gonna just put this there. I will still leave it disconnected. I have disconnected it at the moment because it's always flashing and making sounds, and yeah, I'm tired of that. So I'm gonna swap these two. I've got the cable, the pipe. So this is a 2-meter pipe. It will go from the map sensor, which is under the dash, and then I'll route it all the way to here. Hopefully 2 meters will be sufficient. So that's the work that we have to do. So right now I'm gonna go look for some a bottle or something where I can catch the oil now, so that while the oil drains, I'm not gonna change the oil filter. I actually forgot to buy the oil filter, but again, if I bought it, it was gonna be difficult because this oil filter is really snug behind the engine. It's not really easy to get to it. So I doubt I was still gonna do that today, but for today I just want to get the oil changed, get the coolant in the car, and swap this gauges around, and then that will be that. So let's get down to it, guys. Hey guys, so we're moving along nicely. Still, well, still going. I don't know how long it's been now, but oil still going. We can see the temp. We're now good. We're cold, so I'm gonna open the radiator pipes so that we let that go. Currently, I just finished running the power lines for the gauge, so that is all sorted over there. The boost gauge is also ran, it's also inserted in the map sensor. So we're moving along nicely. So the only thing, or not the only thing, but what I have to do now is, you see now, that's why I love the scientist. Like, check how neat that is there. This was for the fuel ratio gauge. So I actually need to untie all of this there. So I need to get that all sorted, and then untie it from the, what's this? Untie it from the fuel gauge, and then run it down to here, because maybe we'll fix it later and then we might need it, because I was thinking just to leave it here. It won't really, because I'm not using the gauge, so I could just leave it there. But now in future, if we fix the fuel ratio gauge and then we put in a new one and maybe it's using the same cables, we'll have to open up here and cut and do all of that. So rather do it now. So I'm thinking we rather do it now, sort it out now. So I'll just cut it open, run the fuel to where the gauge is going to be, and then I'll again tape it up so that it's neat again, looking good, and then we'll carry on. But before I do that, I think maybe I should just let the water out of the engine bay. So I think I'm gonna do that now. Let's go. Look at it. Dirty. So the new oil that will be going in, it's actually high mileage from Shell. So I've got other stuff here for another vehicle that needs to be worked on. So that's for the truck. So this is the oil I'll be using inside the car, and then this is the antifreeze that I will be using inside the car. So let me take these ones out because I'm gonna use these ones now. Hey guys, so I think I'm almost done in the car in terms of the prep work. So I cut this to size already. As you can see now, here's the fuel refuel cable, the fuel ratio cables now here, and then the power wire. I told you this is it here, the power wire for the boost gauge for this guy here. So that's already there. The boost pipe from the map sensor is already there, and then now I can actually close everything up and then connect the gauges connect the gauges, and then move up to the engine bay, fill the oil, fill the coolant, and I'll be practically done. So yeah, so let me close up now here, put everything back where it has to go, and then put the gauges in, and then I'll see you then. Guys, just as I thought I was done, problem. So fuel ratio gauge, well, it's bigger than this gauge in thickness. So this size here I think would be the same size here, but because this was bigger, this was made bigger. Now we are sitting with an issue of this thing just going in there like that. So obviously this will not work. Shit, this sucks, but it's okay. I guess what I have to do here is to buy another one of these things here, because I'm not gonna undo all of what I just did. I'll just mount this up somehow. I'll figure out a way to mount this, and then yeah, see how I can make it work until maybe tomorrow. Hopefully I won't struggle to find this. Okay, we'll see tomorrow in terms of this, but I will just see if I can. I'll just tape it up here. Okay. Hey guys, so I came up with a temporary plan for the boost gauge, and I think it might work for a while. So I have this foam thingy I used this in my subwoofer box, so I had that. So I put that around like so, So I put it around like that there, and then I put the boost gauge in there. So even if it's not so neat, but it's actually in there and it's not moving a lot. So that seems like it will work. Like you can see, boost gauge is on, and yeah, now I'm just gonna put this back, this rubber in, put it back, and then sort out all of this underneath here, mount it properly, and then close up, and then that should be done in here. So let's keep going. Hey guys, so we're basically done inside. I've routed the wires, I've put the pillar in back, but there's still a bit of work, because don't forget now, this gauge was too small for here, which means the one that came from here was too big, right? So improvised, we are in. And now here, the gauge that was here, which is the boost gauge, that was small. Now this one needs to be big, so this guy here cannot fit in there, so I need to make this a bit bigger. No problem, I'll do that, and then get it mounted there. So but for now, we are kaput inside. We'll test everything now. So I forgot to just close here. So now I'm going to put coolant in there, put oil in there. I've already closed at the bottom, so we're good. So I can fill it up with oil over here, fill it up with coolant and water, bleed it, make sure there's no air bubbles, air pockets inside, and then yeah, we see if we've done everything right. I need to clean this engine bay, guys. This engine bay is super dirty, and I remember I polished this, so everything is dirty. But since it seems like the engine is working 100%, I'll give some time, get that sorted, clean the engine bay, maybe polish some stuff that I can get to, and yeah, make it nice again. Little bit nice. To make it very nice, we need to take everything out of here. Hey guys, I hope you can hear me, but I think we're done. There's just one little thing left. I'll show you now, but you already know about it, that I still have to do. But we've got new oil in there, we've got coolant in there, but I nearly made a big mistake, guys. When I was putting coolant, because usually when you put coolant, you let the car run, so I also do that. I let the car run. So I was putting coolant in here, and then I actually started the car. I forgot I didn't put oil in there. So yeah, but at least I was able to catch that quickly. I didn't hear any funny noises. I put oil in the car, and it's been idling okay. I took it out. I gave it a little bit of boost. Okay, I gave it all the boost it can, because it's not really boosting much, because it's leaking. It's like 0.2 bar somewhere there. So yeah, I think it's healthy. I hope it's healthy. It's not smoking. I'm not seeing anything funny. Temp is good, so I'm hoping it's fine. I'm really hoping it's fine. That was a big mistake, a little big mistake there. But yeah, oil is in, water is in, inside. Like I said, this is the only thing left. So that is the only thing I still need to do. Gauges are in, that's in, that's in. Wires be clean over there. we good over there. So we're done for now. I'll just make the circle bigger for the fuel ratio gauge in there. As soon as it's bigger, fit it in, I just clamp it in, it should be sorted, and that will be that. So until I can get an appointment or an opening at the scientist so that we can just look at the boost issue, and then yeah, boost it again, take it back to about 0.8 bar. It was at 0.8 the last time, so take it there, and 0.8, it's like the internal wastegate wide open, so we cannot boost anything more than 0.8 right now. So take it back to where it was, and then look at the tune. If everything is good, we'll leave it there until I don't know when, man. I don't know when. We'll just have to play around with the car, enjoy the car, drive the car, do the everyday stuff. This is my daily car, so yeah. But thank you for doing this with me today, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys.